and welcome to the Cosy Corner, a podcast about all things cozy. Join us as we dive into the world of film and TV, a little true crime and spooky time, food reviews, and talk to some special guests too. So get cozy, grab some snacks and settle in, because we're about to begin. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cosy Corner Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I did take a little bit of a break there, but I appreciate you guys coming back and liking and subscribing and doing all that lovely stuff. It really helps us out, so thank you. But yeah, I hope you didn't miss me too much. I decided to take a little bit of a break during the Christmas holidays and spend some time with family and also recover from the horrendous virus that has been going around and just, knocking everyone out really, including me. So yeah, I'm mostly over that now. It's currently January 11th and I have had this illness since probably like a week before Christmas. So I'm mentally over it, I'm done. I'm ready to just get back to being me normally. But no, it's not leaving. It's just hanging around and it feels like it's becoming a part of my personality at this point. So that's currently how things are going. I hope things have been going a lot better for you guys listening at home and that you've all had a lovely Christmas, lovely New Year and got to spend some time with the people that you care about and had some fun because, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Just enjoying ourselves, having fun, relaxing, chilling out. And I've been trying to do that as much as I can. And yeah, just chilling really. And that's been nice. I had a few days off from work, so that was nice. And for this year, for Christmas, we went to my cousin's house. Shout out to Siobhan. If she's listening, it was amazing and thank you. I know that you were stressed, but my God, it was a lovely Christmas day. She does it lovely. She really does. And she doesn't give herself enough credit for it. So, and I hope she listens to this and I hope that she goes, you know what, you're right. Because it was brilliant. It was brilliant. And she has now moved in with her fiance. They got engaged in New York. It was like a fairy tale. It was incredible. It's like something off of like a Netflix rom-com and it was brilliant. We were all in bed and then we got the text that she's engaged. So I went and woke up my mum in the other room and I was like, you won't believe this. So that was lovely during all the festivities, and then when they came back they hosted Christmas for us. So that was amazing. And because they've moved in together, they now have a lovely new addition to the family, of course, cats. So her fiance has got 2 cats and they've made themselves very comfortable at home now and it is lovely. And you know what, my best part of Christmas, I've got to say, it was meeting the cats. I love animals, so that was a highlight for me. They were too cute. Too cute. Bruce and Clarence. I mean, the names, I love them. Anyway, I did get a slow blink from Clarence, who is an orange cat, so I felt honoured. And honestly, that just kept me going while I've not been well. So, thank you, Clarence, for that. Bruce is warming up to me, but you know what? We'll get there. And they did say I might be on their list as cat sitters, so who knows? You might get to hear more updates about the cats. But yeah, so for me, that was like the highlight of my Christmas. Forget about them getting engaged. Forget about Christmas dinner and like seeing family. No. Cats. They're always the highlight. But yeah, it was just lovely to see everyone and the food was great and it was nice catching up because like we don't get to see, although we all do talk every day. We've got like a little group chat that we talk in. We've got some extended family that we just don't really see as much as well. So that was just lovely to be able to be in person and like see everyone. Like it's just so easy to take like the texting and all that for granted, isn't it? And like that substitutes for meeting up a lot of the time. But when you actually do meet up with people, you realise, no, actually it doesn't. Like, there isn't anything that compares really to being in a room with everyone who you love and you're just having a great time. So yeah, that was fun. And we did a Christmas quiz as well, where it was like general knowledge and all different things, and that gave us a laugh. So we had a lovely Christmas. And then for New Year's, to be fair, we don't really do a lot for New Year's. We never really have. I don't know why. It's just not really been like a big deal for us. Is anyone else like that? Or is it just my family? But yeah, it's always very anticlimactic for us and just like, it's another day. You know? Like, it just wasn't really anything. So I worked on New Year's Day and like I didn't mind because I didn't have any plans. I'm not bothered. New Year's Eve, I wouldn't mind working that even, but to be fair, I did have that off. And I just like didn't really do anything different. I didn't go out. I'm not really the going out type. I feel like my generation now, there has been a switch, like a change in our attitude towards going out. We don't go out as much. Still go out. I don't personally, but like the general, generation go out. But it seems to be the consensus mostly is that we like to stay in. We like to stay home. Maybe the pandemic had something to do with that. I don't know, but like, yeah, everyone just seems to really prefer to stay in and like have people around rather than go out, especially like on New Year's Eve. Everyone who I knew, everyone my age, even older, like, no one really went out. Everyone just kind of stayed in and had like a chill one, which I like. I think that's great. So yeah, I stayed in. Me and my mum watched a film. Not a clue what one. Oh, it might have been Beetlejuice, I think we watched the new Beetlejuice. It was okay. I expected more from it, but it was still good. We had a good time. And yeah, we ordered in. We ordered in some food. Cannot tell you what it was though. Don't know. I think it was either Thai or Chinese or something. But yeah, it just, we didn't really do anything and like it wasn't very memorable. What was memorable though was the amount of fireworks. That was crazy. Even around by us, I mean, I'm not like city centre Liverpool. I'm slightly outside the city centre. So like, you don't expect it to be as crazy. But no, everyone, they were really going like for it really. So it was nice to see though, I suppose, like people celebrating. But when you try to sleep, like you want to go to sleep. I like my sleep, I do. But we stayed up until 12, which was a bit of an effort for us. Like we were sitting downstairs for a bit, and then we were like, shall we go upstairs and continue watching the Graham Norton show? And then it'll be like the countdown, and then we can watch from my bedroom window, which I can see the golf course. So like there's like across the golf course, obviously there's more that goes on, like there's different buildings and houses and all that, and you can see quite a bit, like different displays. So it offers like the best view really. So I was like, yeah, okay, we'll go up, and we just headed up, and I put my electric blanket on my bed. Got some chai tea and just chilled out watching the rest of the Graham Norton show, and then it went on to like the countdown, and then yeah, we watched it and we said Happy New Year to each other, and then we kind of just went to bed after that. Yeah. See what I mean about it being anticlimactic? That's what our New Year's is. We just don't really do anything other than that. But it was nice. We said Happy New Year. We hugged. Like, and then, yeah, when I had my chai tea in bed, I've been rewatching The Legend of Korra because I'm obsessed with Avatar content. Like, I love it. Avatar: The Last Airbender, Avatar Korra. I've been reading the Kyoshi books, so I was like, right, I'm watching Avatar Korra, and most of the episodes that I've been watching at that point were mostly set in like wintry environments. You know, like the South Pole. Well, not South Pole, the Southern Water Tribe, and yeah, it just fitted the vibe really because it's been so icy and all that. So that was nice. That was a vibe, and just then after that, went to sleep. So that was nice. Yeah. I mean, other than the fireworks, it was a pretty average night really for us. I mean, let me know if you guys are the same, because we're just not bothered, really. We're not asked about New Year's. Because it's like, you know, New Year, but like, same shit, really, isn't it? Oh, such a positive attitude, isn't it? But yeah, so that was nice. And then over the Christmas and New Year, like, little break, sort of, that I had, we've just been trying to watch some films and like chill out. And one film that we did watch was, oh, what was it called? I love that I now can't remember what it was called. Right, I'm gonna just do a quick Google here, so hold on, guys. Sorry. Just, you know, frog in my throat there. So it was a Sky movie called Bad Tidings with Lee Mack and Chris McCausland. I watched it because obviously Chris McCausland is like a Liverpool legend now, and he's won Strictly and he's doing incredible things. He's speaking out for people with disabilities. So like, love him, amazing. So we thought, right, we'll give that a go. And you know what? I really liked him in it, and Lee Mack is always quite good. But the storyline and the way it was written, it did let it down. It did. I'm sorry to say, but it did. It just felt like it was trying to be Home Alone, but with adults. And that doesn't quite work. It, you know, sorry, but it doesn't. It just felt a bit off and it didn't quite work. It wasn't quite hitting the jokes a lot of the time. And then a lot of it was just daft. It's like, come on. The only really good parts, like, was, it was very short. It was when, like, because, like, some people, I'll give you a rundown of the plot very quickly. So, Chris McCausland plays a character. Obviously, he's blind in real life, but he's blind in this as well. And got a rivalry with a neighbour about like Christmas lights. So it's a bit like that film. I've forgotten the name of that film. The one where they're like arguing over Christmas lights. You all know what I mean. I know you do. But a bit like that at the beginning. But then them two get tasked with being the neighbourhood watch. So they're forced to work together. Now this sounds like it would be a good film. But it just, I don't know, it just didn't quite hit it. It could have. It just didn't though, which was sad. And then there's a big power outage and everyone has to leave for Christmas, but they stay behind to be the neighbourhood watch. Again, feels like it's leading up to something. Seems quite good. And then some well-known family who like robs places for a living and has just got out of prison. They find out about the town being, you know, affected by the power cut, so they come to steal everything in this like little gated community. And obviously they're there, but the blind guy, he's a bit late to the game now and that someone's around, because obviously he's blind. So that was funny, that was good, and I would have liked to see more of that in the film. That felt like it was probably about 25 minutes long of like them figuring out, oh my god, people are here to rob us, and then trying to like resolve that, sneak around, things going wrong, getting into all kinds of and up to antics, and a bit Home Alone in that, like the setting up traps and all that. But that was only like 25 minutes long. The rest of the movie was just boring. So if it had more of that in it, and kind of, I think if it wouldn't have portrayed being blind as a superpower in this respect, then it would have been better, because they often played on like, well, I'm blind, so I don't need the lights on, and I can get around in this power cut. Great, but like you used that too much. Just mention it once and that's it. It was like heavily involved. And then like the whole creaking of the floorboards thing, like I don't need to see where you are because I can hear. Like, sorry, but blind people don't have super hearing. Not that I'm aware of. So like, I didn't quite agree with that. If it didn't rely on that too much, then that would have been better as well. And then I feel like they should have brought in near the end again about like the Christmas lights and all that, because it seemed like at the beginning that was leading up to something. Like maybe somehow the Christmas lights were going to come back on, and like that would, I don't know, scare them off or something. Like it was a letdown, which was a shame because it had potential. This could have been the new Home Alone. It really could have. Maybe if Lee Mack's character would have also had some sort of disability, that would have helped, because when you're a child, obviously you're very sheltered, you don't know about the world as much, you're vulnerable, and you have a childlike sense of wonder, so you might not be as scared, and like you might come up with these creative ideas of how to protect yourself. So that's why Home Alone made sense and was such a success. But for this, it just felt silly. And the only thing that worked was that one character was blind, and that's why like they get into the situations that they do, if you get me. So I don't know, but yeah, it was still good, but it just wasn't great, and it could have been. But yeah, before Christmas though, I did go see Wicked as well, which was amazing. I've not seen the stage production, I've not read the books, so I went into this blind. I had no idea what to expect, and I loved it. I actually went into it thinking, oh, what's this gonna be? Oh god, like, is it, like, I wasn't too excited about it. I only went because I'd seen some clips and I thought, oh god, the singing looks amazing, and like the production value, and I did like the original, even though a lot went on behind the scenes and it was very problematic. Like, let's go see what it's about. Everyone seems to love it, and I love Ariana, so I was like, yeah, I'll go check it out. And I was blown away. I absolutely loved it. There's so much to talk about there. I might do an episode just on Wicked sometime soon, maybe, as like a review, because there's so much to dive into with that. It was phenomenal, and I cannot believe it lost out for the music, for the Golden Globes, to, was it Emilie Perez? Come on. I'm all for trans representation in media, and especially in a musical, why not? But come on, for music it's got to be Wicked. They just blew it out the water. That was amazing. Incredible. Every single song was a banger. Okay, Sentimental Man, maybe not. Still great though, Jeff Goldblum. Still great. But Defying Gravity, Popular. I mean, Dancing Through Life? What is this feeling? Wow. All of them. I get the hype now. I get the hype. I understand it. I just loved it so much. And I'm definitely going to watch it again soon when it's available to watch at home, because that's all I've been thinking about, really. I mean, I'm not a singer. I cannot sing at all. but I have found myself singing some of those songs now and again, and I've barely listened to them because I'm not a singer, so I can't replicate it. I do listen now and again, but I'm not a big music listener. I listen to podcasts really. So yeah, I think it's just really stuck with me since I watched it. And I've just found myself like singing along, and that's when you know it's a good musical. Because that's only happened for me with The Greatest Showman and Spirited with Ryan Reynolds. Like, those two, I could listen to those songs every day and not get bored. And I feel like Wicked is on par with that. Like, it was just brilliant. It really was. And Six as well. Six the musical. That's another good one. Another good songs. But yeah, so I was really amazed at that. And I thought the attention to detail and everything, the casting was out of this world. I mean, Jeff Goldblum as the wizard. Whoever even conceived of that deserves a raise, because yes, of course, wow. Wouldn't have thought of it, but makes so much sense. And Ariana as Glinda, of course, perfection. And Cynthia as Elphaba, wow. I loved it. I just thought it was absolutely amazing. And it's been such a, like, an emotional movie, and it seems like it's had a lot of fans feeling that emotion, and it's been a bit like a cultural movement, really. Like, everyone has talked about it, everyone has seemed to love it. It's just been everywhere, and it is such just a captivating and immersive cinematic movie. The way it started as well, like, it kicks off, like, right away, like, she's dead, yep, we're in this. Like, there's no gentleness about it, you're just in the movie right away, which was a bit abrupt, but I liked it. I was like, yeah, okay, we're not playing around, we're just right into the story. Great. None of this leading up to it, slowly explaining stuff, BS. No. We're right into it, she's dead, okay, let's move on. Like, it was great, I loved it. So that was a good one. But yeah, we've actually been looking for more and more like movie recommendations to watch. So please send them in if you've got any, because I tend to like watch TV shows more, but I've been wanting to get back into movies again. Like, I am more of a TV show person, but lately I feel like movies, there's been like a big surge in really great ones, and then it's kind of fizzled out since Wicked. It's like, where are all the great movies at? You know, has anything come out lately that's been great? I'm planning on going to see Nosferatu with Abby, so hopefully we might be able to give a review on that, or maybe I will, and let you know what we think of that. But yeah, I haven't seen anything that I've been excited about. I mean, I wasn't too excited about Wicked, but then afterwards I was like, I get the hype. So yeah, I feel like cinema though, it's just took a bit of a dwindle, hasn't it? It's dwindled. It has. Meanwhile, TV shows just seem to be just pumping out left, right and centre, aren't they? They're just everywhere. There's a lot. But yeah, I think that kind of just about wraps up this little catch up with you guys, telling you what's been going on lately. I can't really think of anything else to update you guys on. I kind of think I've touched on it all, really, because I haven't been up to all that much. I've just been like chilling. But yeah, got some other episodes planned, some reviews, a true crime and spooky time ep that'll finally be coming out. It's been a difficult one because I wanted to like delve into some archives for that one, so it's been a research heavy one, but we're getting there. So yeah, But if you've got any episode suggestions, anything that you want to see, make sure send them on in. Please do. And don't forget to subscribe, give the podcast a review, please. Please, please, please. It helps people find it, and it helps, me. And head over to Instagram at Cosy Corner Pod. We're also on TikTok and Facebook and Twitter as well, or also known as X. I just call it Twitter, to be fair. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. I hope that you've enjoyed this little catch up, this little chat. And I will see you on the next one. Stay cozy.